50 million Americans are about to face the most dangerous week of winter weather this season. Multiple storm systems converging, ice accumulations reaching catastrophic levels, severe thunderstorms in January, blizzard conditions possible, all happening within the next 96 hours. Comment your city and state right now, not later, right now, because in 30 seconds, you'll learn which storm hits your area first, and I'm personally responding to every location with exact timing and impacts for your community. A record-breaking temperature contrast is tearing across America at this moment. 80-degree heat in Texas while Minnesota sits at 15 degrees. That's a 65-degree temperature difference across one nation. When air masses this different collide, the atmosphere explodes into action. Every hazard becomes possible. Every forecast becomes critical. Here's your first reward. The ice storm begins tonight. Not tomorrow night, tonight. Minnesota and Wisconsin. By midnight, freezing rain starts falling. By sunrise Tuesday, half an inch of ice coats everything. Power lines snap under 500 pounds of weight per span. Trees accumulate 3,000 pounds of ice and collapse. Roads become ice rinks where cars slide uncontrollably. Are you in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Duluth, Eau Claire, Wausau, or Green Bay? Comment now. You have 12 hours to prepare before this starts. 12 hours. That's it. But here's what most people miss about ice storms. The danger isn't just the ice itself. It's what happens after. Power goes out. Temperatures drop. You're sitting in a house with no heat, no lights, no way to cook, possibly no water, for 3 days. Maybe 5. Maybe a week. In January, in the upper Midwest, think about that scenario for 10 seconds. Really imagine it. Dark house, freezing temperatures, food in your refrigerator spoiling, no internet, no TV, just you and your family trying to stay warm. Is that a situation you want to face unprepared? The best part comes at minute 3. Keep watching because I'm about to reveal which cities face the tornado threat Thursday and why January tornadoes are actually more dangerous than spring tornadoes. Don't skip ahead. You need to hear what comes next. Our jet stream is doing something unusual right now. It's diving deep over California, creating a massive trough. Then it rockets back north over the plains, creating an equally massive ridge. This pattern, this specific configuration, it's a setup meteorologists recognize immediately. It means volatile weather, it means rapid changes, it means multiple hazards developing quickly. Wisconsin viewers, let me be specific about your timeline. Tonight at 11 p.m., freezing rain begins in western counties. By 1 a.m., it reaches Madison. By 3 a.m., Green Bay is getting hit. By 6 a.m., Tuesday, the heaviest ice is falling. Peak intensity happens during the morning commute. Roads will be impassable. Schools will close. Power will fail. Stevens Point, Eau Claire, Wausau, you're in the bullseye. Ice accumulation forecasts show 3/4 of an inch possible. That's beyond ice storm criteria. That's catastrophic ice storm levels. Power outages won't be scattered. They'll be widespread and prolonged. Comment your Wisconsin city right now if you haven't already. Tell me you're hearing this. Tell me you're preparing. Because this isn't a drill. This is happening in less than 12 hours. Minnesota viewers, your ice accumulation is slightly less but still dangerous. Minneapolis and St. Paul looking at 1/4 to 1/2 inch. Untreated roads will be impossible to navigate. Morning commute Tuesday will be treacherous. Plan to work from home if possible. Stay off the roads. Here's a question that should make you think. How many days can your family survive without power? 3 days? 5 days? Have you actually counted your supplies? Do you have flashlights with working batteries? A way to heat food? Enough water? Or are you assuming the power will come back quickly? Major ice storms take days to recover from. Utility crews can't even access downed lines until ice melts or is manually removed. Then repairs begin. This isn't flipping a switch. This is rebuilding infrastructure while fighting winter conditions. As scripture reminds us in Matthew, God sends rain on the just and on the unjust. These storms will impact everyone in their path. Preparation isn't about fear. It's about wisdom. It's about stewarding the resources and knowledge we've been given. Now, the twist nobody's talking about. While Minnesota and Wisconsin battle ice Tuesday, Texas hits 80 degrees. Louisiana reaches 79. Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, all seeing temperatures 30 degrees above average. This isn't just warm, this is record-breaking heat. In January, Houston, Dallas, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Jackson, Birmingham. Comment your cities. What's your temperature right now? Are you running air conditioning in January? This warmth you're feeling, it's not just pleasant weather. It's fuel loading into the atmosphere. Because here's what happens next, and this is the critical piece most people miss. All that warm, humid air creates energy, massive amounts of atmospheric energy. And when the cold front pushes through Thursday, that energy releases violently in the form of severe thunderstorms, in the form of tornadoes. In January, at minute 3:20, here's what you need to know about Thursday. The most dangerous 12 hours of the entire week happen Thursday afternoon and evening across Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas, and Missouri. Tornado potential, large hail, damaging winds exceeding 75 miles per hour. All of it possible between 2 p.m. and midnight. Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Wichita, Kansas City, Springfield, Little Rock, where are you? Comment below immediately. Thursday is your day. Severe weather day. Are you ready? Do you know your safe spot? Interior room, lowest floor, no windows. Have you identified it? Have you practiced getting there with your family? Here's why January tornadoes are more dangerous than spring tornadoes. In spring, everyone expects them. Everyone's prepared. Weather radios are ready. Safe spots are identified. But in January, people aren't thinking about tornadoes. They're thinking about snow. So when the warning goes out, there's hesitation, confusion. A tornado warning? In January? Really? Yes, really. January tornadoes have killed people. They've destroyed towns. They're just as violent as spring tornadoes, but they catch people off guard. Don't be caught off guard. Prepare now. The forecast models show something else interesting, and this is where it gets really complex. Thursday's severe weather might not be the end of it. Friday brings a second round, potentially more significant than Thursday. The same cold front that produces tornadoes Thursday in Oklahoma could produce tornadoes Friday in Alabama, Mississippi, and Tennessee. Nashville, Memphis, Huntsville, Birmingham, Atlanta, Montgomery. Comment your locations. Thursday and Friday, you're in the severe weather zone. Both days. Double threat. This isn't typical. This is an extremely active pattern. Meanwhile, and this is happening simultaneously, the Midwest faces a potential blizzard Friday night into Saturday. Same storm system, different hazard. Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, Des Moines, Omaha, you could see 6 to 12 inches of snow. Some models show 18 inches, combined with winds gusting to 60 miles per hour. That's blizzard conditions, whiteout conditions, travel impossible conditions. Comment your Midwest city right now. Are you prepared to potentially be stuck at home for 24 to 48 hours? Food and water for 2 days? Medications refilled? Gas tank full? Or are you planning to run to the store Friday after work? Don't wait until Friday. By Friday, it's too late. Roads will already be deteriorating. Stores will be crowded. Shelves will be picked over. Prepare today, Wednesday at the latest. Don't procrastinate on this. At minute 5, here's the critical information I promised. The most dangerous 24-hour period of this entire event runs from Thursday at noon through Friday at noon Central Time. During these 24 hours, we could see tornadoes in the south, blizzard conditions developing in the Midwest, ice accumulation continuing in New England, and wind gusts exceeding 50 miles per hour across multiple states. 24 hours, 6 different hazards, tens of millions of people affected. This is the window where everything happens at once. New England, your ice event happens Wednesday night into Thursday morning. Boston, Worcester, Providence, Hartford, Manchester, Portland, you're looking at mixed precipitation. Snow changing to ice changing back to snow. Accumulations of quarter-inch ice possible. Enough to cancel schools Thursday. Enough to make roads dangerous. Enough to cause scattered power outages. Are you in New England? Comment below. What's your preparation level? Do you have supplies ready? Are you planning to work from home Thursday? The West Coast has been getting hammered for days. Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, storm after storm after storm. Rain totals over 6 inches in a week. Mountain snow measured in feet. Flooding concerns increasing, rivers rising, and tomorrow brings another atmospheric river event. more heavy rain, more mountain snow, more of the same. But here's the connection everyone needs to understand. West Coast storms don't stay on the West Coast. That moisture moves inland. By Wednesday, it crosses the Rockies. By Thursday, it's part of the severe weather outbreak. The rain that hits Seattle Monday becomes the tornado producer in Oklahoma Thursday. It's all connected. One continuous atmospheric river flowing across America. Denver, Salt Lake City, Boise, comment your cities. You're the transition zone. Wednesday brings heavy mountain snow. Passes close. Travel becomes treacherous. Interstate 70 through Colorado. Interstate 80 through Wyoming. These corridors will see major impacts. Now here's something critical about the heat wave, and most people aren't grasping the significance. We're not talking about a few degrees above average. We're talking about temperatures 25 to 35 degrees above average. That's extreme. That's the kind of anomaly that gets attention from climate scientists. But more importantly for this forecast, that heat represents atmospheric instability. The greater the temperature contrast between cold and warm air masses, the more violent the storms when they collide. And we're seeing one of the largest temperature contrasts of the entire winter season. Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, you're in the warm sector Thursday. Cincinnati could hit 60 degrees. Indianapolis, 58. Louisville, 62. Record high temperatures possible. But then Friday, the front arrives. Temperatures crash. 20 to 30 degree drops in hours. Rain changes to snow in some areas. Wind gusts to 50 miles per hour. That's whiplash weather. Comment your Ohio Valley city. Are you ready for this temperature roller coaster? Because it's not just about the warmth. It's about the dramatic change that follows. Here's a scenario I need you to visualize. It's Friday evening. You're at work or running errands. Temperature is in the 50s, maybe even low 60s. Feels like spring. Then suddenly, the wind picks up. Dark clouds roll in. Temperature starts dropping fast. Rain begins. Heavy rain. Within an hour, that rain changes to snow. Heavy snow. 1 to 2 inches per hour. Wind gusting to 50 miles per hour. Visibility drops to near zero. Now you're trying to drive home. Roads are quickly becoming snow-covered. Other drivers are sliding. Accidents block lanes. What should be a 20-minute commute becomes 2 hours. Maybe 3. Maybe you don't make it home at all. Maybe you're stuck on the highway overnight. That's a realistic Friday scenario for parts of the Midwest. Don't let it be your story. If Friday's forecast confirms heavy snow, stay home, work remotely, cancel plans. Don't risk it. The best part is coming at minute 9. Keep watching because I'm about to show you exactly how to prepare for each specific hazard with action items you can complete today. Don't miss the next part. Let's talk preparation specifics, because vague advice doesn't help anyone. If you're in the ice zone, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, here's your action list. Today, not tomorrow. Generator tested and fueled. Flashlights with fresh batteries. Multiple flashlights. Food for 5 days, non-perishable. Water, 1 gallon per person per day, 5 days worth. Medications refilled, gas tank filled, cash withdrawn, small bills. Check on elderly neighbors, single parents, anyone who might need help. Offer to pick up supplies for them. Build that community network now before the storm hits. If you're in the severe weather zone, Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas, Missouri, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, your action list is different. Identify your safe spot today. Practice getting there. Make it a drill with your family. Weather radio with fresh batteries. Multiple ways to receive warnings. Phone, TV, radio, NOAA weather radio. Don't rely on one source. Review your homeowner's or renter's insurance. Know what's covered. Take photos of valuables for documentation. Charge all devices. Have a go bag ready with essentials if you need to leave quickly. If you're in the winter storm zone, Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, Nebraska, your preparation focuses on being able to stay home. Stock up today on food and water. 5 days worth. Medications refilled. Car emergency kit updated. Blanket, food, water, flashlight, phone charger, shovel. If you must travel Friday or Saturday, tell someone your route and expected arrival time. Comment below which zone you're in and what you've already prepared. Let's hold each other accountable. Let's make sure everyone is ready. Now, here's something people always ask. What if the forecast is wrong? What if I prepare and nothing happens? Here's my answer. Which mistake is more costly? Preparing for a storm that doesn't hit or not preparing for a storm that does? If you prepare and the storm misses, you've spent some time and money. But you still have the supplies for the next storm. If you don't prepare and the storm hits, you could be without power for a week. You could be stranded. You could put your family in danger. The cost of being wrong about preparation is minimal. The cost of being wrong about not preparing is potentially catastrophic. Choose wisely. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 12 tells us, "The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty." Don't be simple. Be prudent. See the danger. Take refuge through preparation. Let me address something else I see in comments sometimes. Why should I trust this forecast? Weather forecasters are always wrong. First, that's not true. Forecast accuracy has improved dramatically. 5-day forecasts today are as accurate as 3-day forecasts were 20 years ago. Second, even if there's uncertainty in exact details, the overall pattern is clear. Major storms are coming. Multiple hazards are possible. Millions of people will be affected. Those facts aren't in dispute. The only questions are exact timing and exact locations. And those answers improve every day as we get closer. Third, what's your alternative? Ignore the forecast and hope for the best? That's not wisdom. That's gambling with your safety and your family's safety. Don't skip this next part because here's what happens after this week. The pattern doesn't settle down. Long-range models suggest continued active weather through the rest of January. More storms, more temperature swings, more opportunities for significant weather events. This week might just be the opening act. Next week could bring another system. The week after, another one. We're in an active pattern that could persist for weeks. Subscribe so you don't miss updates. Turn on notifications. Comment your location so I can keep you informed as each system approaches. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Texas viewers, let me circle back to you because there's an interesting possibility. Some models show the Saturday storm bringing snow as far south as the Texas Panhandle. Amarillo, Lubbock, you could see accumulating snow Saturday. That's unusual but not unheard of. If that forecast materializes, you'll need to prepare for winter weather too. Comment if you're in the Texas Panhandle. Are you ready for potential snow? Do you have the supplies needed for winter weather? At minute 12, here's what you need to remember most. These storms are coming. The science is clear. The models are consistent. The pattern is undeniable. You have time to prepare, but that time is running out. By Wednesday, preparation becomes difficult. By Thursday, it's too late for some areas. Act today. Make your list. Go to the store. Fill your prescriptions. Check your supplies. Test your equipment. Talk to your family. Make your plan. Then execute that plan. Tomorrow, I'll have updated forecasts. Models will be more refined. Timing will be more precise. Confidence will be higher. But don't wait for tomorrow's update to start preparing. Do it today. The general threat is known. The general timing is known. That's enough to begin preparation. Community is everything in times like this. We're stronger together than apart. Check on your neighbors today. Share this information. Make sure everyone in your circle knows what's coming. Offer help to those who need it. Accept help if you need it. Build those connections now. Comment below and tell me one person you're going to check on today. One neighbor, one friend, one family member who might need help preparing. Let's make this about more than just ourselves. Let's make it about taking care of each other. The storms don't care about our plans, our schedules, our convenience. They operate on physics, following laws of nature that existed long before humans and will exist long after. But we're not helpless. We have warning. We have knowledge. We have the ability to prepare. We have each other. Use these advantages. Don't squander them. Don't assume it won't be that bad. Don't hope you'll get lucky. Prepare as if the worst-case scenario will happen. Then if it doesn't, you're pleasantly surprised. But if it does, you're ready. Faith and preparation work together. Noah had faith, but he built an ark. That's our model. Trust God, but use the wisdom and resources He's provided. Prepare diligently. Pray faithfully. Act wisely. Check back tomorrow for updated forecasts with refined timing and more specific details. But start your preparation today based on what we already know. The storms are coming. Multiple hazards are likely. Millions will be affected. That's certain enough to act on. Comment your location right now if you haven't yet. Tell me you're ready. Tell me you're preparing. Tell me you understand the seriousness of what's coming. I'm responding to every comment with specific information for your area as new data comes in. May God protect you, your family, and your community through these storms. May His wisdom guide your preparations. May His peace sustain you through uncertainty. And may we all come through this week safely, supporting each other, prepared and resilient. Drop that comment now. Let's face these storms together, as one community under God, prepared and faithful. I'll see you tomorrow with updates and in the comments, where we continue building this network of prepared, informed, caring people